Samsung may be about to split the flagship crowd in the smartest way yet. The S27 Pro leak points to a compact body with ultra-grade muscle, the never-used-before screen size, bigger endurance, privacy tech, and a price slot designed to tempt everyone. This is huge for 2027 buyers. Start with the centerpiece, the screen. Leakers keep circling one number, 6.47 inches, or roughly 6.4 depending on the source. Either way, it lands in a sweet spot that Samsung has oddly skipped for years. That size matters because it changes how the whole phone feels. Easier one-hand reach, less top-heavy weight, still big enough for games, maps, and split-screen work. For a lot of power users, that balance beats the biggest slab every time. Now add the next detail, OLED. Not just any panel. The chatter points to ultra-level display quality. That means higher peak brightness in sunlight, better power efficiency, richer color control, cleaner motion at high refresh rates. If Samsung brings its best display stack to this size, it will be an instant fan favorite. There is also a spicy privacy angle. One report claims the Pro may inherit a privacy display feature seen on the Ultra side previously. The idea is simple and brutal. People next to you see a washed, unreadable view. You see a normal screen. Trains, flights, cafes, and crowded offices suddenly feel safer. Samsung has not confirmed that feature. Still, the fact it keeps returning in leaks is worth watching. It also fits the Pro identity perfectly. Premium, practical, and aimed at people who actually use their phone everywhere. Now the big strategic shakeup. Multiple sources suggest a 4-model Galaxy S lineup for 2027. That means the base model, the Plus, the Ultra, and this new Pro that sits between Plus and Ultra. That placement is a big deal. It signals Samsung wants a new ladder. Plus usually means a bigger screen and battery. Ultra usually means max cameras and extra hardware. The Pro sounds like the bridge. Ultra-grade performance and a smaller footprint, fewer compromises. No need to buy the absolute largest device to get the best experience. If this happens, it would be one of the biggest structural changes since Samsung expanded its lineup years ago. It also mirrors what some rivals do. 2 smaller premium options at different prices. One for value, one for the peak. Now cameras. This is where the excitement spikes. Several tipsters claim the Pro could share the main and ultra-wide hardware expected on the Ultra model. That would be wild. The headline spec floating around is a 200-megapixel primary sensor, paired with a 50-megapixel ultra-wide. Those numbers alone do not guarantee better photos. Sensor size, optics, and processing matter more. But when Samsung brings new sensors, image quality can jump hard in low light and high contrast. One leak also mentions variable aperture for the main camera on the Ultra side. If Samsung extends that trick to the Pro, night shots and bright daylight scenes could both improve without you doing anything. Faster shutter, less blur, better highlight control, cleaner skin tones, more natural skies. Telephoto is the question mark. Some chatter suggests the Pro may use a different zoom setup than the Ultra. That would make sense. Zoom modules take space. The compact body forces trade-offs. Samsung could choose a shorter optical zoom with a strong sensor crop, or a single telephoto instead of a dual zoom stack. There is also talk that the Ultra may drop a 3x telephoto sensor in favor of digital zoom. If that ends up true, Samsung might streamline the whole system across models. One strong main sensor, one strong ultra-wide, one smart zoom path, less hardware complexity, more computational photography. Even if the exact zoom plan changes, the core message stays exciting. The Pro may aim at the same photo quality tier as the Ultra where it counts most. Main camera shots, ultra-wide landscapes, video stabilization, HDR, fast capture. Now performance. Leaks point to top-tier processors. One report even claims worldwide Snapdragon for the Pro. That detail, if accurate, will make a lot of buyers very happy. It would also create a sharper split. The cheaper model may use a different chip in some regions. the Pro stays consistent globally. The global chip strategy matters for reviews. It matters for battery. It matters for gaming. It matters for resale value. And it matters for trust. Many enthusiasts want to know exactly what they are buying, no matter where they live. Cooling is another rumored upgrade. This part sounds boring until you feel it. Better cooling means sustained performance. Frame rates stay stable. Video exports finish faster. Navigation stays smooth in hot weather. Your phone does not throttle after 5 minutes of heavy use. Now AI features. Leaks keep using that phrase. Advanced AI, on-device tools, smarter photo edits, better voice features, more predictive battery tuning. Samsung will almost certainly lean hard into this category. Here is the key. The Pro needs a reason to exist beyond size. AI and privacy features give it identity. The compact premium device that is also the secure device. That message sells. Let us talk battery, because this might be the sleeper upgrade. Multiple reports hint at a larger battery than prior compact Galaxy S models. That would be massive. The main complaint about smaller flagships is always the same. Great feel, weak endurance. Samsung seems to be chasing a better balance. Newer OLED efficiency helps. New chip efficiency helps. Smarter background management helps. But capacity still matters. If Samsung increases the cell size and keeps the body thin, the Pro becomes a daily driver monster. Charging upgrades are also possible. Nothing is locked yet. Still, Samsung has room to push faster wired charging and better sustained speeds. Even small bumps feel huge in real life. 10 minutes on a charger before you leave. Enough power for hours. That is the lifestyle win people remember. Speaking of thinness, one report suggests a thinner body for the Pro compared to the prior generation. That sounds risky with a larger battery, but Samsung has pulled off clever internal stacking before. Denser cells, reworked camera bump layout, more compact boards. If that engineering lands, it will feel premium immediately. Now step back and look at the positioning. The Pro sounds like a mini Ultra minus the stylus. Several leaks claim it may drop S Pen support. That would keep the frame clean and free space for battery, cooling, and camera hardware. For many buyers, that trade is perfect. They want the top camera quality. They want peak speed. They want a premium build. They do not use a stylus. They do not want a giant phone. This device would target that exact person. Now we need to address the other device in the room, the Ultra model. Reports claim at least 3 big upgrades are on the table. A revised design with a new camera module, modernized cameras with a new 200 megapixel sensor, and a much larger battery than 5000 milliamps. If the Ultra battery jumps significantly, it will pressure the Pro to be strong too. Nobody wants the smaller model to feel like a compromise. Samsung knows that. The Pro needs to deliver real endurance, not just a slightly better number. There is also chatter about weight. A lighter Ultra while keeping thickness similar. If Samsung can reduce weight there, the Pro will likely feel even more refined. Less fatigue, better balance, more comfortable long sessions. Now the launch date. Samsung has not announced anything. Still, the most consistent expectation is early 2027. Samsung often launches Galaxy S devices in the first quarter. That pattern is hard to ignore. So how do you track this from here? Watch supply chain reports. Watch display orders. Watch camera module chatter. Watch the certification databases closer to late 2026. The leak stream will accelerate as parts lock in. Now the price. This part is always spicy. Leaks and analysts point to a premium tier around the $1,000 mark in the United States. The key expectation is simple. More than the Plus, less than the Ultra. That price ladder makes sense. The Pro would offer a high-end experience without the biggest screen and without stylus hardware. Samsung can justify a strong price while still making the Ultra look like the top-tier option. Storage tiers will matter. Regional taxes will matter. Bundle deals will matter. Trade-in offers will matter. Samsung often uses promotions to shape early demand. So do not look only at the sticker price. Look at the launch deals too. Now the big question for tech fans: who is this for? The answer looks clear. It is for people who want the best cameras and best performance, but they want a phone that feels agile. It is for commuters. It is for travelers. It is for creators who shoot constantly. It is for anyone tired of giant phones. If these leaks hold, Samsung could finally nail the compact premium segment with zero excuses. Great display, strong battery, top cameras, real privacy features, consistent global performance, and a new slot in the lineup that actually makes sense. Of course, every detail can change. Specs move during development. Features get cut. Names change. But the pattern across reports feels consistent. Samsung is testing a Pro tier. The screen size is unusual. The camera talk is ambitious. The battery talk is encouraging. The lineup change feels intentional. The next months will be loud. More sources will pile in. More numbers will leak. The best move right now is to watch for repeated details across multiple independent reports. When the same pieces keep appearing, the shape of the final phone starts to look real. The Samsung S27 Pro leaks point to a smart new flagship lane. The 6.47-inch OLED sweet spot. Ultra-level camera ambition. Bigger battery focus. Privacy display talk. And a 4-model lineup that gives buyers real choice. If Samsung delivers this blend, 2027 could bring the most tempting compact premium phone yet. Now I want your take. Would you pick a Pro model with ultra-grade cameras and a smaller body, or would you still go all in on the Ultra? Tell me your ideal screen size and battery target in the comments. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching.